Gotta wait for the iron to heat up. Hello, everyone. Angelo here, Hollywood filmmaker, recovering hobo. I don't feel like saying much. Yeah, I'm just feeling good. I just kind of relaxed. Been eating well. Pretty much sticking to my meal plan. I don't know if I had a spicy tuna salad yesterday with like all greens and then some kind of sauce, which I'm sure added like 300 calories. Um, so it's probably low on protein, high on fats, but doing well on my weight, my meal meal plan from Mike O'Hearn, and I was finally today able to do push-ups. Now I'm taking them slow to see, like I'm going to see how I feel tomorrow. Well, there's no push-ups for tomorrow. Tomorrow's legs, but I want to see if my ribs feel okay. So I took them. So I could. It was so weird doing push-ups again. I haven't done them in like 3 months, so it was. I don't know how to describe it. It was a weird feeling, and I could only do like 8 push-ups, and I did like 3 sets. I'm like, that's it, or 2 or 3 sets. I'm like, that's it. I can't do anymore. But um, that's good. If my ribs are recovered to that amount, it's like finally I can do them again. What a foolish thing to do, crash my bike. But I'm sure somehow it led me onto this path I'm on now, where I'm on a meal plan and actually know how to get the nutrition I need, and I'm losing weight and keeping the muscle I have. I'm not sure I'm really building muscle, but whereas before, I don't know what I was doing. Like, yeah, I was thin sometimes, but I was absolutely depleted and fragile and starving. Crazy. How's it going, everyone? So on my meal plan, so I'm just so relaxed in a way, like feeling good. I saw Panther Pachala, I saw Pickpocket, I saw, what did I see last night? Ooh, that was a wild movie, but it was good. Young and Wild. Joven y Alocada. Chilean film. Maybe, I think it's not maybe, I'm pretty sure it's the first Chilean film I've ever seen. Wow. That was not like brutal or shocking or anything, but it was like surprisingly explicit. But it was a good film. And I'm like, okay, now I've seen like 3 art house foreign language films in a row. I want to see an American action movie or a thriller or a violent movie or something. Like, okay, I've been watching the family stuff, the personal character stuff, which I love, and now I want to switch it up. So today I think I'm either going to see The Town or The Nice Guys. The Town, written by, was it written by? Directed by and starring Ben Affleck, or The Nice Guys, written and directed by Shane Black. I want to see something with some action. Or just something, with more Hollywood in a way, more intensity, a film noir, even a Western. I haven't seen many Westerns. I'm not sure I've really seen full any old westerns. Like I've seen The Wild Bunch, but that's already when the westerns were getting revised and like later in their lifetime. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, again, a kind of reformulated western, um, a self-aware western, I guess. So I don't know. And I've taken up drawing again, which it just helped me with my stress so much. Not stress of anything in particular, but my DPDR symptoms. I just felt so loose and relaxed in my body. That reminds me, I got to use my massage gun today and do progressive muscle relaxation. I slept in a little bit. I slept until like 5 a.m. Had some weird nightmares that me and Moist Andy were in jail and we got let out, but the sheriff was so angry at us, he demanded we go back in. It was really scary. I can hear my neighbor across the alley showering. Feel a little depressed in a way, but I know, good things are coming. I want to get my mom on the Michael Hearn meal plan, but I know that'd be a lot easier if I was, there with her to help help show her, how to measure the foods and also do the exercises. That's a big thing, but not nearly as big as just the nutrition. Yeah, just the nutrition. But I want her to be healthy and have mobility and good joints and bones. So all that stuff helps. I got some juicy ripe figs at the farmer's market. Wow, those were good. So I kind of calculated, not kind of, I did calculations on how to incorporate them. So like I'm not going over my goals in my meal plan. If anything, I think I'm under, but oh well. As I realized in the morning when I have 2 scoops of protein powder, I actually weighed them today, and I realized what I was weighing was a few grams under my goal. So I've been getting a few grams less of protein every day than I thought. I didn't realize how little protein turkey has. Man, I had to load up my lunch for tomorrow with like 234 grams of protein. I mean, 234 grams of turkey just to get like 40 grams of protein. But they didn't have pulled chicken at not Harris Teeter, Ralph's this week. So I went with the pre-cooked turkey. Pablo. Water was out in my building for 3.5 hours yesterday, so I rode a scooter to the original farmer's market, and I didn't realize I was getting a hard leg workout then, because when you ride a scooter, I rarely ride it that far. I had to bend my legs the whole time. So that means I was in a squat position the whole time, because if you hit bumps in the road, if your arms straight up, legs are straight out, think of it, it's like bam, messing up, pounding your knees. Whereas if they're bent, it's like this, you're more flexible and like shock absorbers. So, and back, but I just hung out there, I read a comic, I read some of a book on independent filmmaking, whatever this book is that I have here, but that was getting kind of boring. So I want to read creative stuff. So I didn't have anything else to read, so I just wrote. I was just writing movie ideas. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. Oh crap, what am I doing? Where's my freaking flashlight? I want to check something. So, on the meal plan I'm on, Jesus, all I'm talking about. Nothing that exciting to talk about. I still gotta reorganize it better and all that stuff, but basically I got all the foods that I eat. I realize I pretty much don't have any use for olive oil now, too many calories. And arrange them into meals, into a spreadsheet that I turned into a PDF and I saved on my phone. I realized I should update it to organize the different breakfast combinations together, because and I should really work out the different berries that I eat. So how many grams of blueberries I already have, but I don't have it for raspberries or blackberries. And I should figure out the weights for what I need for lunch for tomatoes and even the figs I got, although I only have like 2 left now. Anyways, back to work tomorrow, and I've got another week off from my screenwriting classes, but I'm still like reading screenplays or watching movies, analyzing them. Boy, this is a low energy live stream. I don't have a ton to say today, in a way. Feeling sort of down, a little bit down, but it's normal. It's not, oh shit, what am I doing? It's not like, oh, something bad happened. It's just, want to keep pushing myself, want to keep active. I'm figuring out a new way of doing things with this meal plan, with not eating out much, with trying to make my writing progress. Yep, I knew it. These white shirts, I cannot wear them. I am so greasy in these. I see even this one. I get yellow stains up at the chest. I just secrete yellow grease. Unbelievable. I cannot wear white shirts. How do I get the grease off my body? What do I do? Wring myself out like a bar rag? And also, still been successfully off of social media for weeks. That's new for me. So that's really helping too. It's like, yeah, it feels kind of weird and shaky, but um, it's like I'm just learning a new skill. Like, so I'm just learning a new way of life, which is great. Like, nothing bad about it, and nothing bad about social media, like inherently bad about it. It's great, but it's like not relaxing for me. It's just more stressful. I just feel this compulsive need to, if I'm going to do it, like I want to be good at it. And so that means constantly looking at it and checking. I'm like, ah, no, not for me. Also, without social media, I've just been so much more focused on my work. It's amazing how much work I get done. I still am liable to do things like check YouTube comments too much. Not even my own, but just like compulsively look at them on other videos. I have to be like, wait, why am I doing this? This isn't helping me at all. And the comments are miserable. Or there are stuff that are already nice comments that I agree with, and either way, I don't really need to see them. It can be like Ridley Scott. He said he works 100 hours a week and he's like 84. He's still in good shape. Talk about longevity. What time is it? Only 9:25? Wow. Oh, and those shirts I got on Melrose the other day by the Los Feliz 3, they're too big. They're mediums, but they go down like skirts, like down to like mid thigh. They're ridiculous, and they're white shirts. What was I thinking? I contaminate any white shirts that I wear. Is that all the shirts? Yeah, it's all of them. Cool. Not much water to spare in the iron. I like that when I don't put extra water in, but I don't put too little either. It's so nice also, not like I never enjoy overeating. It's not fun for me, but it's like hard to tell, like, if I'm hungry, does that mean I need to eat? Am I under, like the nutrition I need? And now, at least with Michael Hearn's meal plan, I mean, we still I'm weighing myself pretty much like every other day and see, but so far I've lost, I guess it's hard, it fluctuates a little bit, but like say 6 pounds or so, which I'm sure the weight loss will slow down, but um, let's say 5 pounds. I don't know. Because I don't know, if I'm weighing myself and if I, took a dump or not first. I did take a big one after, or before weighing myself one day. And right now, I haven't, in 2 days, I haven't taken a dump. So that's extra weight. But at least now, like, I have a good idea of knowing, okay, I'm not necessarily, at least, undernourished, and I'm not working out too hard. Michael Hearn says stimulate the muscle, don't annihilate it. That was my mistake. I was working out way too hard, and it wasn't helpful. And I thought, well, I thought you just work out more and it helps. Otherwise, you're being lazy. And he's like, no, that's why I have specific rep ranges that I recommend for people. And bodybuilders do specific rep ranges, and it depends what your fitness goals are. If it's just muscle size, that's one thing. Strength is another. But anyways, I don't want it to be something my life revolves around. Just something, I'm able to work into my life, into my filmmaking. That's the big priority. Filmmaking, just having a decent life. I wonder, I'm in such a routine now of my job and home and everything, and I try and change it up, but I'm like, when is that all going to change? When am I going to, and I know I'm getting there gradually with my writing, but it's going to be at least probably another year. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm thinking like, I'll be writing my own projects in between or while I'm working on my classwork, because I'm going to be in writing classes for, let me think, probably at least another 2 classes, 3 classes, 4 classes, 8 months. So each one's 9 weeks, really. Classes are really more like 10 weeks. So let's say 3 months. 4 times 3, 12 months, plus 2 weeks off between each. So like over a year. It's like maybe another 13 months. So, gonna do a lot of training, and really the years go by so quick. It's scary. I don't want them to go by quickly. And part of that is don't get stuck in such a routine where I feel like things aren't changing. Man, it's a shame how expensive things are in LA. I was wondering, should I move? You know, like I'm kind of been in the same place for a while, but I'm like, I really felt the impulse, but it didn't quite like, break this, uh, like what's it called? Like a barrier, like a permeated, it didn't, I don't know. But I'm like, the idea is bubbling up, but it didn't permeate, penetrate, whatever. I don't know. The surface. So it's like not there yet, the idea of moving. Also, it's going to be somewhat challenging, and I'm in such a great, like, location as far as the city. I'm right by the metro, by buses, by shops. Not trying to eat out much now, so the restaurant thing not a big deal. But movie theaters, um, my job, close, relatively close to downtown. So it's just so convenient for so many things. Grocery stores. So it's hard to, say like, oh, I want to move, but I know like there are things I won't like about moving out of the neighborhood at least, and moving in the neighborhood. It's like how worth it will it be to spend all that money to move to, for one thing, have less roommates. Um, Nothing major going on. Although the girl she was singing last night, I don't know why singing, just singing inside sounds psychotic to me because it's just this ejaculation of sound. So and it was muted, but it was waking me up. It was like creeping me out. Her singing. And so, anyways, whatever the case, I realized, okay, well, it's not there yet, and also just so it's not to the point where I want to definitively move. It's just so fucking expensive, everywhere to live. God damn it! Why does it have to be so expensive to live in LA? Why can't we have sensible rents? And one fact is, this building, the management is good. Like they take care of stuff, they fix stuff, like they care. So that's not always easy to find. I can't eat anything for like the next hour and a half, but I don't look at it like I can't eat, like it's bad. Just like 2 hours, really. Just gonna focus on my writing, because also that's the thing. Even though I feel like eating a little, I know I'd be overeating if I ate anything now. So I'm good. All right. I'm just gonna wrap this up. This was just a short live stream for Labor Day. Hope everyone's enjoying themselves and being healthy and doing well. I know some people aren't necessarily, and that's a hard position to be in. And also, I was inspired to say this by Glenn Gares, who said this last Friday on his live stream, his screenwriting live stream. I love watching those. He's such a nice guy and hardworking. He says, take some time to appreciate the labor movement in this company and organize labor. I'm like, yes, damn right. Let's get more of that here. So, anyways, I'm putting my little tripod pieces back together. Thanks for watching, everyone. Simple enough live stream. I'm going to get to I'll read a screenplay, then go back to studying drawing on the right side of the brain, do some drawing, and maybe do a little screenwriting practice and watch a movie. All right, bye.